Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, Shoach World. Welcome to Shoach World, gamers. Josh here, and Two Point Campus was released today on Nintendo Switch, PC, PlayStation systems, and Xbox systems, including Game Pass. So let's fire it up, play about 30 minutes, and I will give you my initial thoughts.
A university is not something that one simply opens, like a savings account or a jar of pickles. Any self-respecting academic institution was doubtlessly opened long ago by dignified people who wore bowler hats and spoke via subtitle. The world is a creation of the past, and it is our job to keep it all going and try not to touch anything.
Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry. Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework.
This is Campus Radio, the radio station by students, for students, with students, and so on. We've got a fantastic show coming up for you today. Some of you might not like it, but that's really on you. Quality grassroots radio coming right up.
Education is non-refundable. Ask questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. Hard work may or may not pay off.
It feels like every day we're talking about Jasmine Odyssey. Some of you must think I actually really like her approachable brand of toe-tapping pop music. Good one, guys. Though, I must say, she actually has a really interesting record from the early days of her career that went by the name of Dung Beetle Jamboree. Sure, you've probably never heard of it, but it's worth your time if you're willing to find the rare and badly produced demos online. It's raw, it's unconventional, and I think criminally underrated.
Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend. Students are asked not to ask questions. Students are reminded to set reminders. Students are reminded to find themselves.
It's time for a book review. Here's Maggie on a recently released biography of Jasmine Odyssey. Ha, this should be good.
This week, I've been reading Jasmine My Odyssey by Jasmine Odyssey. It's just amazing. For those of us that feel like we've known who she is for, well, ages, really. Just to hear all about what that's like from her and those talented ghostwriters.
Now taking students for Scientography. Starting in the science lab. The timetable has now been published. Schedule your lives accordingly. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising.
Waiter! Waiter! Oh, the service here is terrible.
You could go out. Or you could stay in. With a bowl of hog logs. You've tried fine dining, but this is swine dining. Only Hog Log cereal combines 4 times of wheat with a salty crunch of crispy pork skin.
Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid. The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine.
I love meat, and I love wizards. But does that mean that I love the video game franchise Meat Wizard? Not necessarily. There's just something so complex about modern games, and it doesn't sit right with me. They just can't compare to the charm and focus of vintage games like CJ Spotter, the fire-breathing otter, where you only had 2 actions, jump and sneeze. For me, it's still the pinnacle of sneezing in games.
Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. Students are reminded that some grades are personal. Plagiarism is not a belief system.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Welcome to 2 Point Radio, where it's a great day. Why? Because I, Sir Nigel Bickleworth, am talking into a microphone. Can you feel it? Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Really, Dennis, if this is off again, I'm going to come in there and dunk you like a biscuit. We'll check that I'm on the air and be back with more sumptuous soundwave salaciousness after this.
Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. decided that there's no such thing as free time. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. Scientography lecture, starting now.
Why is it that the youth of today believe they can churn out a radio show from the comfort of their toilet seats? The gall! In my day, one had to work for years making sandwiches and polishing the communication tower before they even let you touch a microphone. There's more to radio than ability, charm, and technological literacy. Eager little autodidacts, the lot of them.
If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you. Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you.
Alright gamers, that was just a bit of 2 Point Campus. I'm not a big fan of the Sim style games. I have played a few, but they just bore me after a while. I did play a ton of Animal Crossing and loved that game. I went into this game with an open mind and it was pretty fun. I definitely like the idea of building and running a college. I think there are some fun ideas there. If you are into the Sim style games, I think this game has a lot to offer. Personally, I'm going to leave it downloaded on my system and I will probably go back to it once in a while to play. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and hit that subscribe button to join in on the fun. Thanks as always, gamers. Shoge World out.